Hey guys, my name is Phil and this is my garden. I'm a certified organic gardener, author of the gardening book Building Soils Naturally, and I run a website called smilinggardener.com where I show you how to grow a healthy, organic, pest-free, chemical-free garden step by step. I want to share with you some really important tips for your garden, and that could be a big organic garden in your backyard or maybe just a few containers you have on your balcony. And some of these tips are really interesting, unique tips. By the way, if this kind of thing interests you, you can click the annotation right here to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and then you'll get all the videos I produce. You can actually click it right now and this video will keep playing for you. First thing I want to talk about is organic pest control. You can go on the internet and find many different recipes for how to make your own organic pesticides to control things like aphids and slugs or whatever kind of problem you might have. For example, right behind these oats here, I have a row of garlic. I actually pulled one up. Garlic is the base for a very useful organic insecticide that you can use. You know what they don't work for is the long term. They're very short-term measures. The interesting thing is what does work for long term, and that is growing healthy plants. This is where it gets absolutely fascinating. Insects only go after imbalanced plants. They don't have the enzymes to digest a plant that we would consider a healthy, nutritious plant. So your goal as an organic gardener is to grow healthy plants. And how do you do that? Well, that's what I'm going to get to here in a minute. Before we get to that, I want to talk about my second point, which is food. I got really interested in organic gardening when I started growing my own fruits and vegetables. And I got really passionate about it when I learned how to grow especially nutrient-dense fruits and vegetables. Much more nutritious than the food you can get from your grocery store, including the organic section, and even from your local organic market. The food that is being grown today is just not as nutritious as it was 50 years ago. Other than the fact that it's super cool to watch a vegetable grow from a seed into something you can eat, the reason I love this so much is because I get to eat this nutritious food so I can be healthy and energetic. I have a full head of hair, I have really strong teeth, I don't get sick, I don't get colds or flus, I'm not worried about cancer or heart disease. One of the most important things to being healthy and to avoiding sickness and disease is to eating nutritious fruits and vegetables, but not just any kind, but you want especially nutrient-dense foods. Now onto the how. How do we make our plants so healthy that insects and disease predators don't even want to look at them? How do we make them so healthy that we get the proteins and the vitamins and the minerals that we need? As you may have heard before, it starts with the soil, but more specifically, here are a few things you can do. First, increase the organic matter content of your soil with high-quality compost and mulches like leaves and straw, and cover crops like vetch with the beautiful flowers and clover and grains. Organic matter brings so many benefits into your soil. 2, increase the fertility balance of your soil with certain mineral fertilizers like lime or rock phosphate, but you need to use the right ones. A lot of times people will bring in things like dolomite lime or certain potassium sources, which even though they're organic, they can cause major problems in your soil. 3, this part is very interesting. This is where organic gardening is heading. You want to increase the diversity of beneficial organisms in your soil with, again, high quality compost, but also microbial inoculants like compost tea and effective microorganisms. And 4, you want to provide broad spectrum micronutrient nutrition into your garden by spraying products such as concentrated ocean water and kelp, and homemade fertilizers such as herbal teas and even urine, which I know grosses some people out, but urine, if you're comfortable using it, is a wonderful organic fertilizer. When you do all these things, you get rid of most of your pests and weeds. You'll have healthier flowers, you have more nutritious food, and I want to help you with that. So I have 2 things for you today. The first, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, you can do that right here by clicking here, and I will give you more detailed videos on all these things I've been talking about today. If you want to get into this stuff in more detail, I've created a free, rather in-depth ebook called the Holistic Gardening Handbook and a free online organic gardening course. You can get them both by going to the link in the description below. They're both free, so I hope you'll go check them out now.